The story of Daniel. When was the last time you faced peer pressure? When was the last time someone told you to do something that you knew was wrong? Did you do it or not? Well, Daniel has been in the same situation as you. Daniel lived in a place where there was no respect for God. There was temptations all around him, but Daniel resolved not to defile himself. What a powerful statement this is. On one side, we might see a Babylonian ruler. On the other side, a teenage boy, Daniel. Whenever he gets tempted, he would just do the right thing without compromising. All the captives were told to eat the Babylonian food from the king. And the food were rich meat dishes, and some food weren't allowed for Jews. Well, Daniel refused, not based on his opinions or rights, but based on the word of God. He decides to do what's right without compromising and without giving excuses. Let's think about what kind of excuses he could have gave. Anger and bitterness towards God. He could have said, "Why can't we see God? Maybe he's not real. I don't need to serve him anymore. I have no choice. If I don't eat it, they'll kill me." Or, "Who cares? It's not really that big of a deal. God knows me." Eating food would have been the first step towards doing the wrong thing. Who knows what would have happened if he ate the food? Maybe this would not have been a book in the Bible. Let's look at how he handled the situation. Daniel said to the guards, Test your captives for 10 days. Give them the king's food, but only give me vegetables and fruits to eat and water to drink." The guards agreed. After 10 days, Daniel looked healthier and way better than the other people who were eating the king's food. After 3 years of this, Daniel was brought to the king, and the king was impressed by his wisdom and knowledge. Daniel wasn't the only one to face this though. Adam, Eve, Esau, and even Jesus was tempted by Satan by food. And they all had a choice. Many people would say, "I have to do it. I have no other choice." Daniel has a choice, we have a choice, and you have a choice. No one can make you sin. No pressure can cause you to cross the line. We need believers who would refuse to face peer pressure. Believers who would make up their mind and resolve things in their hearts and try not to do sinful things again. Whenever I face with temptation or challenging pressure, I wonder how Daniel stayed strong and just did the right thing. What temptation are you struggling with? Is anyone telling you to do something wrong this week? Does anything come to your mind? Perhaps no one knows but you. Perhaps no one will find out unless you give in. Perhaps you may try to justify it. Today my message for you is, resolve before God right now that you will not give in. Make up your mind that no matter what, how much pressure is put on you, you will never cross the line. Then pray for strength. Surround yourself with friends and trusted idols who you would trust and who would support you. People think doing things like everyone else is how you get good results. But if that's what you think, you are wrong. We live in a dark world like how Daniel did. We've heard of temptations that Daniel would face. We are too constantly tempted and pressured to give up and be the same as everyone else. We are tempted to compromise what we know is right. Perhaps in the past you have faced this pressure. Perhaps in the past you gave up. But you have a choice. Will you be like Daniel and resolve to do what is right no matter what? Thank you for listening.